Aroma so fragrant but fruity.
So sweet.
That's love, joy and peace and kindness and patience. The lover of your all of my life, so patent.
Like, you man, yeah, I've literally been sat here for like 20 minutes just watching TikTok, and I haven't even recorded this video. The king of wasting time. But guys, we're back, another video. We're going to be following on from my video how I got onto TFL, and we're going to be talking about some of my worst and best experiences as an extra. So like, this video is not long, I'm just going to speak on one each. But before I get into the video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who is watching, subscribing. I even looked at my view time and I said, wow, people are really watching my stuff. Thank you for everybody that said that they're a fan of my stuff. I really appreciate that. All of that goes a long way. If you want to continue to keep supporting the channel, do hit the like, do subscribe. You know, the links will be in the description, links will be at the end of the video, so if you want to do it that way, by all means, but not by force. But yeah, we're gonna jump straight into the video, so Lego. So for this experience, this one was for a UK boy band. I'm not gonna name them, but they were a UK boy band. They were signed to Sony Music Group, and the production company that Sony used was absolutely terrible because they did not know how to look after extras. They just did not know. So I got a call from my agency. They were like, yo, Femi, we want you to, you know, be an extra for this music video. We just need some people that are young, vibrant, blah, blah, blah. And I was about 18, 19 at the time. And the day, I think it was a 15-hour day because we had to get there for around 10 in the morning. So, you know, I get the call, I'm approved, they're like, you know, you're penciled in, go to it, cool. So it's somewhere in central London. I'm there with, you know, a bunch of other people. I'd say we're maybe 15 to 20 extras. I don't recall the amount, but there might have been about 15 to 20 extras. And where the problem started was when, you know, because we came in at 10, they're not really obliged to give you breakfast because you have to get there at a certain time. So it meant that they had to give us lunch. But even with lunch, they were moving mad. They were like, you know, almost like they were rationing the food. And I was like, that's strange. Rationing the food, you're not really supposed to do that. Anyone who's done acting before would know that whenever it comes to the food part, that's never an issue. Even if you run out, they've always got a goodness gracious, they've always got a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. You know, I've never been in that situation, but they started rationing the food. I was like, guys, relax. You know, and how they prioritize who gets food is the main cast, so the boy band would have got fed first, then the crew, then the extras. That's always the order it's in. Don't ask me why it's like that, but that's how it's always been for me. And God knows how many things I've done, but yeah, that was the first kind of red flag. I said, ooh, that doesn't look good. So the next red flag was when we're still kind of waiting to be filming because we were on set. We were not allowed to leave. The AD, so the AD is the assistant director, the AD said if we wanted to go out to go get snacks, we would not be allowed back in, and they would actually not pay us for the rest of the shoot. And I was thinking, but you guys not giving us snacks, like why are you guys treating us like this? Me being 18, 19 at the time, I'm thinking I don't want to not be in the music video and not get paid, because obviously I didn't have a job then. So I was like, I'm gonna have to do it. It sucks, but we're just gonna have to suck up to it. So we start filming at around like 3-4 in the afternoon. Now the actual set, it was a bar because we were outside, so the kind of the holding area. So when we actually got onto set, it was a bar. It was boiling in that bar. It was unbelievably boiling. The director was really rude as well. He always wanted to like not encourage us to like be on set so that he didn't pay us. I don't understand why he was moving mad. You know, we were there on set, whatnot, then just doing our things as you usually do. You know, they tell you, they give you actions, they pair you with certain people, or you know, they tell you to maybe walk down this scene when, you know, a certain beat drops in the video. So that I'm used to. Then the second time that they did filming, they must have paired me. I think one of the ADs paired me with somebody else, like this really lovely lady. The director said, nah, this doesn't really look right. What? Even the person I was with, she looked at me and she was like, wow, I can't believe he said that. You know, like, you know how Drewski's like,
What do you mean by that?
because that's exactly how I felt in my mind. But back then, I was not bold enough to say that. Obviously now it's a different story, but back then I was not bold to be like, are you all right? But you know what I did? When he said that, and obviously they had to move me somewhere else, I was absolutely nonchalant throughout the whole music video. I was just like, you know what? If they don't call me back, I'm gonna hide. I'm not gonna be in the set. I just don't care. This is just not me. Then what else happened? So it's around like maybe 9-10 in the evening now. Pitch black. because it's not summertime, it's pitch black, it's cold outside. And oh, sorry, I forgot to say, the holding area is actually outside. So it's outside in the bar area where you sit on the benches and whatnot. I should have described that in the beginning. So we're there, we're sitting on the benches, it's cold, we actually can't see anything, it's dark, you know, there's no lights. And, you know, we're saying to the AD, because the ADs are the ones that's supposed to look after us, we're saying to the AD, yo, we need to go inside, you know, we need to be under warmth, it's cold outside. So then now they've put us in, I think the owner's room of the bar. We're literally all in one room, we're sat on this bed, with his pillow, and I said, that is not how you're supposed to be in somebody else's on a professional, do you know what I mean? Like, even me, I can't even conjure the sentence because I was so rattled by what was going on. I remember we had like so many chargers plugged in because obviously all our phones had died, and you know, we had to be back on set, and we were like, energy. I'm like, brother, energy, when it's like almost 1 a.m. now and you're telling us to have energy. And you know, it was just such a long day because the scenes were taking forever to shoot for, I don't know why, but they were taking so long to shoot because they weren't doing anything glamorous, do you know what I mean? And before any filmmakers get onto me, I know what it takes to make these things, and the lighting, you know, the setup, the rig, all of that. I know that takes a lot of time, but for what they were trying to accomplish in that music video, I don't know what required all of that nonsense. Wrap time now, 3 a.m. Oh, thank God. No word of a lie, 30 minutes has gone past, we're still not wrapped. We're like, wait, what's going on? But what they had to do is, because of how it's stipulated in the contract, they had to get us cabs home because it was 3 a.m. What do you know when I think about this again, do you know what happened? The director was like, we need more people to shoot this scene. But the way everyone just looked at this guy, everybody was like, you want us to film when we've been through hell with you? Nah, everybody ignored him. We all jumped back into the cab. Or what we did is we all made sure we were like that. We didn't want him to see our faces because we're like, are you taking the absolute piss? You want us to go and film again when you've treated us like rubbish? We're in a hot environment on set. We're in somebody's bed because you don't have a decent holding area for us, because when we're in the bar area during the day it was fine, but in the night no one considered that it's actually going to be freezing cold. So he said something that was absolutely racist towards me, do you know what I mean? Thinking that I didn't understand the undertone. Even people around that set clocked what you said, and now you want me to film with? I said, move, man. Man jumped in the cab, and everybody all went home, because obviously what happened is anyone who lived within my route, we'd all go the same way. So I remember jumping in the van. I think it was with 2 girls, and then we were just literally there like, wow, we're just absolutely slumped. And do you know what the biggest violation of this whole thing was? We got paid £85 for 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. So I'm just gonna do the math now. 15 hours. 85 divided by 15. We got paid £5 66 pence, or £5.67 per hour. What? Oh my God. I was getting paid £5.66 per hour for a trash music video like that. That was honestly one of the worst experiences I've ever had on set. And I've done a lot of things. Yeah, we're gonna now flip it, and we're gonna talk about now the best ones. So I don't really have a best one. One of the best though that I did was with Star Wars, and you know, I really had a blast with Star Wars. I remember Star Wars now, you know, it was actually a reshoot. It wasn't the main shooting that we were doing, it was the reshoot. And I remember that day was so fun because, you know, because of our cast that we were in, like we had like maybe we were 12 of us, because we shot a certain scene in the Solo movie. So it meant that because there was only maybe like, there wasn't even that many of us, there was maybe like what, 12? I could be so wrong, but it could be about 12 of us. And because we were all was together all the time, we were all playing cars, playing games, we would all just be together, and then sometimes some of us would get pulled to do shoots for an extra character in the film, so they'd scan us in this room and they would have, oh my God, wow, like shooting for that was an experience. And then the lunch as well, the lunch was fantastic. So you see when I said here that the lunch was amazing, that the lunch was absolutely crazy, the music video, and the reason why I said the way that they're rationing the food and they're moving very stingy with it. This one, there was like maybe 3 different menus. We had ice cream that was literally laid on top of ice, on like an ice tray with ice cubes on top, with literally, and I've never had ice cream like that before. And then also we got someone, you know, cooking us fresh food, and then the fruit aisle was like, there was so much fruit, I could not believe it. Talking with, you know, some of the guys who built up the stage, you know, talking to some of the set directors and whatnot, and you know, these guys are like really, really nice people to talk to. And I was thinking to myself, to think that I went through some rubbish with that music video, and then now I'm at Pinewood Studios, I'm filming for Solo, you know, they got me as a rebel, I had my own gun, you know, I'm within, let's say, literally centimeters away from Donald Glover, like, and the way that these guys treated me was so nice. I'm like, you know, when you compare that, what I just said, to, and then we actually got professional pictures taken of us where we're literally in this like big booth and we're getting shots of us, you know, we have to pose with the gun, and I don't know where that stuff is. I really wish I knew where I could find that, because that was one of the coolest things ever. I need to, if I find it, I will put it in this video. If I can't, then oh well, it is what it is. But wow, like that was such a great experience. I really enjoyed it. Everybody I met was so lovely. There was one girl, oh so buff, that girl was fine. I'm not gonna say who she is. Compare that to literally what I described at the beginning. It's such a short one, right? Yet the other one was so long because there was just so much rubbish, and obviously the money was way more, like way more, because obviously they've got the budget for it. Yeah, obviously they take your phone, so obviously I can't show pictures and you know what my gun looks like and whatnot, because in that sort of industry, I'm telling you now, if you get caught leaking pictures, videos, or if you're one to break your NDAs, so an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. So what happens with a lot of people is, you know, they're not allowed to say certain things. So for example, all the things that I've linked in the cameos that I've done on YouTube so far, a lot of people don't know that I've done it. A lot of people don't know that I do that. They don't know that I've, you know, even had I've had an audition for Heineken last year. You know, I had an audition for Top Boy. Like, a lot of people don't know these things because, you know, you're supposed to keep it hush hush, do you know what I mean? But within that world, that's how it is. You're not really supposed to go and say to people, oh, I've done this, I've done that. Obviously, there's evil eye as well out there, so you don't really want to be going around saying to people, yeah, I done that, I done this, I done that. That music video, Sony Music Group, they need to do better, because when I was doing one with Skepta, it was nothing like that. Yeah, that's the video, but guys, let me know what you think. Don't really have anything else to say about that, but if you want to know more about obviously my days, why has my mind gone so blank? But yeah, if you want to know more about the time when I was on set doing Han Solo, let me know. There's not much really to say apart from that, but you know, it was just a great experience. But yeah, do let me know. But that's the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a different outro this time, because this is the song I'm gonna play when I'm at a different state in my life, and I'm gonna be so happy when I, you know what I mean, when I've made it, when I've achieved what I wanted to do, when I'm up there. I'm gonna play this song. It's gonna be at the back of my mind. And if Drake, you ever watch this, because you never know in this world, you don't know who's subscribed, you don't know who's watching you. Drake, if you're ever watching this, you need to release these songs and put them on Spotify, because I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna play this song right now. I can't wait to play this song at the end.
It's Soho Cosmo by Mark Blowfish. Let's make a toast, tell your friends come closer. Drinks on me like a coaster. We doing it big, look at what I done. Look at where I'm in, it's only just begun. Cause I was staying home when they was having fun. So please don't be surprised when they announce that I won. And this is how my